So the fair cheeks, by the way, they never say which cheeks are fair. Sorry about that. Sorry. What are they going to do? Fire me? I don't know. However, Achilles is no longer going to fight. He has been dissed. He's lost his honor because of Agamemnon taking his prize. So he becomes Achilles at that point, right? You know. But if you think about it, what these poems are is the oral way of teaching different narratives, different stories, different moral points of view. Why was Achilles honored so much by the other Greeks? I have a fun little way of showing this. It's not exactly the same thing.
This is how you get shake fast. If you want to
I
drop
can't do anything about the commercials. Sorry about that.
Another day, walking in circles, haunted by memories. I push on this wheel. I crave crown, grant me revenge, and help me to answer the riddle of steel. A shy little boy who didn't protect them, helpless and timid, as weak as a girl. Butchered my people, and dogs ate my father. My mother beheaded, and took my
That was her head that went by.
Where is the wizard who killed my
Ooh.
mother?
Trigger warning. I forgot.
Still, I can recall
Anybody need a trigger warning?
Where I put two snakes facing each other. If you're my God,
There's
then
violence
show me
in
the
this.
way. I'm on the path, chopping up bodies, cutting and slicing, and look at me now. My loyal friends joining my party. Each step I take, I'm fulfilling my vow. Crush your enemies, see them living before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Hear the
This is the
lamentation
chorus.
of the women. Crush your enemies, see them living before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Hear the lamentation of the women. Come, show me the wizard who killed my mother. True, I've never prayed to you before. Still, what would I give if you could help me see this through? And if you do not listen, then the hell with you. Crown, where are the two snakes facing each other? Crown, if you're my God, then show me
This
the
is my
way.
favorite.
I swear this wizard will fall, cause this has begun, they murdered them all. I'm the last one, I issued the call, revenge for my mom, I pray for your crown. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
So that's obviously a comic musical based on the older, what Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you haven't seen it, now you don't have to. I saved you the trouble.
Already seen that.
Yeah, you've already seen that. No, Conan is impressive because he can kill anybody he wants to. Achilles was like a god for the Greeks because he was a huge warrior, unlike Brad Pitt, who could kill anyone. In fact, while he was in the fight, they were winning, and when he stopped, then they started to lose, etc. By the way, by the time we get to Plato, instead of that as your arete, or your virtue, right? What is virtue? For the Greeks at the time of the Iliad and the Odyssey, being able to kill anyone that you wanted to was literally the highest virtue for them. But by the time we get to Plato, all of a sudden now we have virtues like wisdom. Imagine, how did that shift? How did that change? The only one who's wise in the poems is Odysseus. And he scares people because he's so thoughtful. It's scary to the Greeks in the Iliad. And coming up with the idea of the horse, etc. Scary to them that he's so thoughtful. So how did that change? Well, Eric Havelock argues that in moving to, where the heck did it go? I lost it? Oh, I guess I did. And moving to write prose from the oral tradition, all of a sudden now you end up with the ideas having to be defined. They didn't need definition in the oral tradition. But once you start writing them down, all of a sudden now, you have to figure out what those different words that you're writing down mean. And as a result, Plato's dialogues are actually all dialogues about the meaning of those different words. For example, Euthyphro. Euthyphro is a dialogue where the character Euthyphro, which literally means good God analysis, he's a priest. He understands the gods, Euthyphro. And so Socrates means all the power, like he wins every argument, although he doesn't, right? So Socrates wins all the power. Shoot, I have to stop. It's 11:15. I could keep going. I'm supposed to stop at 11:15. And I should ask if you have questions of me. Otherwise, we can continue on Thursday. If you're interested, by the way, the philosophy department has a nice area upstairs at the end of the hall. We have chairs and Wi-Fi, and we have books up there that you can even borrow, or even the ones that are on the table right now you can have if you want. There's a table up there. You look through them, you can pick a book.
I just want to let you know on Tuesdays and Thursdays I have an 11:30 class across campus, so I might
Understood.
a few minutes early.
No problem.
But I might be late today, so it's fair. But I want to let you know if I get up and run,
Understood.
it's not because I can't stand waiting.
Yeah. I might have to get up and run.
There you go. All right, thank you. It was 77.
Pardon?
77 years they were there.